Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Revanda Putra Atmanegara. My student ID number 2017-023018 from Electrical Engineer of Hang Tuah University. Here I will present my thesis with the title Analysis and Repair of Drop Voltage on Power Distribution System on Indonesian Warship Teluk Celukan Bawang 532 using a capacitor bank and the tap transformer settings. This research team is the research team developed in the Power System Research Team, where to begin with it is still limited to a simulation. This research team is supervised by Mr. Dr. Istiawinano, Bachelor of Engineer, Master of Engineer, and Mr. Dai Rahmatullah, Bachelor of Education, Master of Engineer. At this PowerPoint, I will explain about the first, background, the second, literature studies, the third, formulation of problem, the fourth, goal, the fifth, problem limitation, and the sixth, research method. First, background. Drop voltage. Drop voltage is a condition in which the amount of the voltage supply is not the same as the voltage received exactly by the reservoir or electrical load. What the effect of drop voltage? Due to the drop voltage that exceeds the tolerance, many electronic equipment cannot work optimally, and even some are damaged. This drop voltage is very dangerous if it occurs on a warship because it can affect the performance of the warship when carrying out a military operation, so we need improvement to solve this problem. How to repair drop voltage? To correct the drop voltage, it is necessary to install capacitor bank and tap transformer settings. Second, literature study. In this thesis, I use a four main journal, include first, Wahyudianto, 2017, drop voltage analysis on an electrical distribution system on passenger ship using a simulation method. In Wahyudianto, 2017 research on a drop voltage analysis on an electrical distribution system on a passenger ship using a simulation method. The purpose of this study is to analyze the drop voltage on a passenger ship. For the development of my research, it is almost the same as this research, but my research also describes the method of improvement. Second, Dian Yayan Suksma, 2017. Repair of drop voltage on the medium voltage distribution network feeder of 20 kV Teluk Kuantan. In Dian Yayan Suksma, 2017, research on a repair of a drop voltage on the medium voltage distribution network feeder of 20 kV Teluk Kuantan. The purpose of this study is to improve the drop voltage on the 20 kV Teluk Kuantan medium voltage distribution network. Method of keeping a capacitor bank under repair. For development of my research, it is almost the same as this research, but my research was carried out on a battleship, and for repair I used a capacitor bank and tap transformer settings. Third, Akbar Abadi, 2015, analysis of improvement to the voltage profile of the West Sumatra electric power system using a capacitor bank and a tap transformer. In Akbar Abadi 2015 research on analysis of improvement to the voltage profile of the West Sumatra electric power system using a capacitor bank and a tap transformer. The purpose of this study was to analyze the drop voltage and the method of repairing the drop voltage. For development of my research, it is almost the same as this research, but my research is carried out on a warship. 4. Rina Haryati, 2017. The electrical system on the Indonesian Navy First Class KRI Teluk Celukan Bawang 532. In Rina Haryati 2017 research on the electrical system on the Indonesian Navy First Class KRI Teluk Celukan Bawang 532. The purpose of this study is to provide an overview of the electrical system on the Indonesian warship Celukan Bawang 532. For development of my research, it is almost the same as this research, but my research focused more on drop voltage analysis and drop voltage correction methods. Third, formulation of problem. Formulation of problem in this thesis is first how to know the drop voltage in the electrical distribution system on an Indonesian warship Teluk Celukan Bawang 532 in theory or with the etap software simulation. Second, is the drop voltage on the Indonesian warship Teluk Celukan Bawang 532 appropriate by standard? Third, how to repair the drop voltage on the Indonesian warship Teluk Celukan Bawang 532. 4. Goal. This research aims to analyze and repair the quality of the electrical voltage on an Indonesian warship Teluk Celukan Bawang 532 by reducing the value of the dropping voltage by no more than 5%. In this way, the drop voltage is corrected by adding capacitor bank and adjusting tap transformer ratio. 5. Problem limitation. Problem limitation in my thesis is first, drop voltage on an Indonesian warship Celukan Bawang 532. Second, not discussion protection system and load imbalance. Third, using etap version 12.6. The sixth research method. Research step. First, preparing single line diagram. Indonesian warship Teluk Celukan Bawang 532 electrical distribution system. Second, collect system component data required by the software, in this case at a power station, in the form of raw data commonly used for capacitor installation and tap transformer setting analysis. Third, collect voltage data and load of Indonesian warship Teluk Celukan Bawang 532 electrical system as the basis in modeling and simulation with etap software. 4. Enter the data required by etap power station. 5. Analyze the installation of capacitor bank and tap transformer setting with simulation in etap. 6. Check the result and compare the drop voltage values when before and after installing the capacitor bank and setting the tap transformer ratio, whether there is any improvement in the system. Last, provide recommendation and summation of research results. This is a flowchart my research. I start from start, then electrical energy data collection Indonesian warship Teluk Celukan Bawang 532, then electric quantity data like a power, voltage, current, and Cosby, single line diagram, and nameplate. Then I create single line diagram modulation on etap. Then I perform simulation on etap before and after installing the capacitor bank and setting the tap transformer ratio. Then see the result whether the value of the drop voltage is according to the standard. If not according to the standard, will be added capacitor bank and tap transformer setting. Then perform simulation on etap again. But if according to standard, the analysis result of the data processing after and before the installation of the capacitor bank and setting the ratio of the tap transformer. If the analysis has been done, then a finish. This is a picture of single line diagram of Indonesian warship Teluk Celukan Bawang Type 2. In picture, there is a manual. The manual will pre-analyze whether the drop voltage according to the standard and will be added a capacitor bank and a tap transformer setting is to correct the drop voltage. Hope. It is a hope that after repairing the drop voltage using a capacitor bank and setting the ratio of the tap transformer, it can reduce the damage to electrical equipment on the ship so that it can improve the performance of the ship while on duty. Bibliography. The following are some references to this research and does not rule out the possibility of this reference changing the point of view of this research. Thank you for your attention. I apologize if there is an error in this presentation.